All right, let's talk about new products first. Everybody likes new products. We've been launching a ton of new products. The team deserves a tremendous amount of credit. We've launched new products faster this year than we ever have. Anybody that's been around for a couple years, you know how quickly the new products are coming out, right? We're basically every week, every other week, we have something new coming out. And these are big products. They're not always just, necklaces in a box. Those are actually easy. We've gotten super good at those. But the personalized one, the name necklaces, the acrylic, like those are new big categories. Those are challenging. Team's doing a monumental amount of work to keep up our launch velocity. So let's talk about some things we have planned. The goal is to get all of this stuff that we choose to launch out by the end of Q3. So I'm going to go through these, and I am going to want to hear which ones you like the most. Which ones you like the most. All right, so new products. First of all, we got some really cool metal art stuff coming up. We're experimenting, prototyping right now with metal art that will fit inside of a little stand, so it doesn't necessarily have to be hung on a wall. Also, we're trying to print on this, and we've seen some early kind of prototype stages of this. The printing looks really, really cool. So it's basically metal art with color, like ink on top of it. It's looking really cool. So we're experimenting. The image on the left is obviously crude. It's not polished or anything like that. Just giving you a visual for where we're headed with this particular product. Really cool. We're also going to try to come up with some, like LED strip upsells so that you can light up the product from the back. So really cool. Also, and again, this will all come in stages. And remember, I'm not making any guarantees here. There's all stuff we're kind of working on. Some of it's probably going to land. Some of it probably won't. Just kind of is what it is. I'm just sharing this to get your juices flowing here. We're going to try to make it so you can do your own custom shapes. That requires a lot of work. There's a lot of challenges with that, but we are cooking that up, right? So imagine metal art with your own shapes. Pretty freaking cool. So we will have some big pieces that go on a wall. We'll have some pieces that fit inside of a little wooden base. So, we're going to give you all some options and have some fun with it. All right, next we have engraved acrylic. So we already do printed acrylic, right? But we are about to launch engraved. So the engraved is really cool because when you light up this little stand here, it shines on the engraving. The engraving really glows. It really lights up. When you shine a light on it glows almost. It's super freaking cool. So this is also right around the corner. So we'll have printed acrylic and we'll have engraved. All right, next. Now I chose to blur this one out because I don't know. I felt like I was going to be crossing a line here. I'm probably crossing a line by having the image in here anyway, but whatever, right? All I can tell you is that this is a bundle, right? This is a bundle. You might be able to make out what is going on here. It's acrylic plus another product, and we're going to be launching all kinds of stuff like this, all kinds of bundles, creative stuff, things that have never been seen before in the marketplace. So really cool stuff around the corner with this. This is probably the best image you're going to get for a while. Okay. This is one where I kind of felt like, I probably better not. I'm going to be crossing the line. I don't want to steal the team's thunder either. This one is going to launch. It's going to be great. The AOVs on this one will probably be really good. Okay. 80, 90, maybe $100. It's going to be awesome. Next. Engraved rocks. What do you guys think about this one? This was an idea that came up with a team. We saw it on Etsy all over the place. Something we can do. We're kind of kicking it around. It's interesting. It's unique. It hadn't really been done before. I don't know what to think. So, all right, next, custom shapes with acrylic. We want to give you the ability to make your own shapes. That's coming. It's probably going to be in this base style here. I don't know if we're going to have freestanding shapes yet because the acrylic's thicker and it's just a little bit more complicated, but we have custom shapes coming. This is a prototype. This is stuff we're working on in-house. You can see we're using these internally for employee recognition and recognizing anniversaries and loyalty and crap like that. And it looks really cool. Again, this is engraved. That's why all the stuff kind of like almost glows on it. It's really, really neat. Okay, so we got the acrylic here. It's engraved, it's glowing, it's really cool. You can see it's kind of this heart shape. I saw a few other variations of this. I saw some rounded shapes. I saw some that were more like a diamond. There's a lot of really cool stuff we'll be able to do with this, so stay tuned for that. Custom shapes right around the corner. We have the vertical name necklace. This one's coming too. This will be a big seller for Christmas, probably Valentine's Day, and definitely Mother's Day. So this one's around the corner. It is the names dangling from a necklace by the beginning of the name. So really cool. That's around the corner. We also have these flower name necklaces. These things are blowing up on Etsy right now. It'd be really neat to get these in with a message card. We think the message card is what's going to, make these things take off like a rocket. So these are coming too. We have sports number necklaces, right? right? For the sports fans, we have a men and a women's version of this. This is coming around the corner too. We also think maybe we'll be able to put like a football or soccer ball or something like that off to the side. So stay tuned for this. We think this could sell really freaking well and open up potentially some new niches for everybody. Blankets. Who wants some blankets? Some print-on-demand blankets around here. We are working on this. We are working on some print-on-demand blankets, everybody. So blankets will be really freaking cool. They sell well. They're incredibly congruent with our existing niches. You know, the phrases you put on a jewelry item will work amazing on a blanket, right? It's pretty amazing, pretty amazing. Blankets, pretty cool. All right, next, tumblers. Tumblers, anybody? We're working on this too. Not this. Look, I need to say real quick, these are pictures I grabbed off the internet. These are not our exact versions, all right? I don't wanna say that. You know us, we kind of bring our own twist to things, right? However, tumblers are pretty cool. They sell super well. They're perfect for the print-on-demand niche. Tumblers, anybody? Because we're working on these too, and we think these could be a lot of fun. Next up, candles. Candles. What do you think about candles? I love candles, right? Great print-on-demand products. They sell super well. My favorite thing about candles, they're consumable. You light them, eventually burn the wax up. You got to buy another one, right? Pretty cool. Repeat purchase opportunity. So candles, something else we're working on. Again, I need to warn everybody, don't fall in love with any particular thing because stuff changes, right? Like we're moving fast. We're trying to deliver as much as we can. I'm not promising every single one of these is going to get here by Q4. The ones we pick will get here by Q4, if that makes sense. So we're not going to get all of this stuff, but we are going to swing for the fences and try to get you as much of it as we can, right? And again, hats off to the team here. They're doing all the work. I get the fun job of telling you all about it and drinking some good coffee. So anyway, candles. Also, canvas. Canvas is something we have locked and loaded. We've had it for a while. Canvas is another one that is likely around the corner. Again, don't get married to any particular item here. We're working on it though, okay? We're working on it, and we're working on it. In a perfect world, we would bring you all of these. So this is kind of what we want to do. Is what we have planned. We're really wanting to expand the product line for sure. Now look, I've got to say, anything we do launch will have our unique spin on them, right? We want to make them unique, personalized. We want to make them a premium product, right? We don't want to just sell what everybody else has. Remember, when ShineOn got into the jewelry game, no other print-on-demand company was selling high-quality jewelry like we were. We want to revolutionize each of these little markets and these spaces. So we're not going to just go for a tumbler. We're going to look for like a premium version of a tumbler. We're not going to just go for a candle. We're going to look for something that nobody else is really doing in the candle space, right? We're going to bring something unique to it. So stay tuned for that. Now, let's talk a little bit about this. We've got a new brand launching, a new brand and a new app. I suppose I should say that differently. It's a rebrand. It's a rebrand. So let me show you. Look, it's ShineOn. We like to have fun, right? We like the positive energy, good vibes. We want to create entrepreneurs, right? We love the community aspect. We get in here, we joke, we laugh, we do all this amazing stuff, right? We don't really feel like our existing brand properly represents who we are. There's a little bit of a clash here between our identity and the brand, the company's identity and the clothes the company wears, right? So we're going to rebrand a little bit. We're going to move to something a little more exciting, a little more fun. Let me show you what we've come up with. So the logo is going to change slightly. We're going to bring in some color to this thing. We're going to have some more energy in the font, right? We're going to use lots of rounded edges and shapes to keep it kind of organic and fun and break up formality, things like that. So the logo is going to change very soon. Yeah, we're going to move to a new logo. It's going to be fun. Then we're going to bring in some color. We want a lot more color because we feel like bright colors better represent who we are and the good vibes and the positive energy and all that. Here are just some examples of the way the brand might look in action. I will tell you, as employees, we're really excited about this because we've kind of felt a little bit of a clash with the existing brand for a while, right? And also, can you imagine some of this stuff on swag? I think it would just be so freaking amazing. Also though, we're going to build a new app experience. This is probably really where the rubber meets the road and what's most important. Don't get fixated on any particular thing here, right? This will probably change when you get there, right? Okay. However, this is going to give you a feel. We're looking for something clean, something that's a lot more fun. We're definitely going to be cleaning up the menus and the overall app experience. We know based on data that 95% of you go into the app to launch products. So we are going to super optimize that process. We're going to try to reduce the number of clicks it takes to create products to make it super freaking easy on all of you. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to gamify the experience. I have slides on that somewhere. So maybe I should hold off on that for now, but just know we've got a lot of new cool stuff coming. So new brand, new brand. It's going to be fun, and new app experience. It's going to be really, really fun, really excited about this. I feel like it's going to make the whole thing better, I feel like. So next up, let's talk a little bit about training, right? So something we have something that's been important to us basically since the inception of the company is we want to create successful entrepreneurs, empowering and providing products, right? Like when we think of ShineOn, we see ourselves as just a print-on-demand company. We see ourselves as a platform that's got the print-on-demand technology, that's got a really engaged and supportive community, and that provides training. So it's like the tech, the community, and the training. That's who ShineOn is. It's all three of those elements, right? The bar stool stands on all three of those. That's what's most important. And so as we move forward here, we want to get much more serious about the training. And we basically want to create almost like a curriculum or levels of degrees that help take somebody from being brand new to being an expert, right? So you can almost think of it like school, right? Where people start out in elementary, they go to high school, then they go to college. We're trying to kind of create something similar, right? To help create entrepreneurs, right? Here's kind of what we're thinking, and I'm going to kind of run through this somewhat quick. We're always going to have free training, right? We're always going to have free training. The free training is really going to be for people like we're going to try to speak to people that don't have a lot of sales or zero sales, that are newbie, beginner stages, things like that. But we're going to spend lots of time on the fundamentals, right? The marketing fundamentals, the product research, knowing what makes people buy, that kind of thing. The other thing we're going to really try to do for people in this stage is we want you in the Facebook group. We want you to feel like you belong. We want you to feel like we're part of a community, like this will work for you. So we're going to be celebrating each other's wins and things like that. Next up, what's going on? Next up, we've got kind of a quick start course that we're going to try to make, or a quick start training. This is really going to be for people who are between 0 and 100 sales. So it's like you're kind of getting on your feet. You've published some products. You're starting to experiment with ads. We want to make something to really help you do well at this level. Next up, we're going to have a comprehensive like A to Z type training. This is going to be kind of a flagship type course. This is going to be something that really helps you move through the entire process, and not just move through the process, not just understand what to do, but to understand why you do those things. Give you principles so that you kind of know how to operate and why we do certain things and why that leads to sales, right? This is really about developing your holistic kind of understanding, right? So I would say free training is kindergarten, quick start is elementary school. Here you're getting into high school, right? High school. We're also going to build group coaching, and the content here is going to be targeted people between 1,000 and 10,000 sales, right? And we're going to be meeting probably weekly, and we're going to maybe go on for 6 months to a year, something like that. But it's really going to be holding people's hands and helping them go deeper into the why, to the principles, like how to identify trends, what to sell, when, all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's a lot to this, and I'm giving you a very bird's eye view on this, but this is coming too. And then we also are working on some one-on-one coaching, right? So this is for people with more than 10,000 sales. It's about setting up systems, setting up teams, building out processes, outsourcing your customer service. It's even about, getting your business ready to possibly sell it, right? It's like a higher level kind of thing. This is, if group coaching is college, this is, what do they call it? Graduate school. There we go. This is kind of what we have in the works. And the idea is to start to embed this experience, the community and the training also inside the app, right? So that when you're in there, you don't feel alone necessarily. You feel like the community is always one step away. The help you need is always right there. So anyways, we're working on it. I'm giving you a bird's eye view here of what's coming. So stay tuned for that. Okay, next, we want to gamify the app experience with something called Shine Cash. Shine Cash is already developed. You've already got the dashboards for it. Honestly, it's already working. We actually have somebody that's already been awarded some Shine Cash, right? But this is something we're going to build right into the thing. We're going to try to gamify the experience so that it's fun, right? And in fact, we've even talked about like right through onboarding, you connect your store, maybe we reward some Shine Cash. You launch your first product, maybe we give you some Shine Cash, and then maybe we do some milestones after that. Your 10th, 100th, 500th, 1,000th product, maybe you get some Shine Cash, right? Same with products sold. We want you to feel like you're accomplishing things. When you get to your 10th sale, your 100th, your 500th, your 1,000th sale, we want you to feel like, you climbed a mountain. We want to help memorialize the milestone for you. Another thing is we built something something we call the passive income program. This is only available for people in Pro right now, but we're exploring interesting partnerships with other companies. So inside of Pro right now, we have something called the passive income program. If you sign up for it, the way it works, and by the way, this is fluid, changing. We're going to find the thing that works best. We're going to stick with that, but I'll tell you what we're testing right now. If you sign up for this program, you have to go and you update your order emails, and in your order emails, you're going to have two like banners, so to speak. And those banners are going to be advertisements for one of our partners. Right now, we're partnering with a company called JTV, right? It's a jewelry company. And so they're going to see these banner ads for JTV. If they click the banner ad and they go to JTV and they buy something, you're going to get rewarded Shine Cash for them buying something. Now, the cool thing about the partnership is this. ShineOn merchants tend to be some of the best cold acquisition merchants in the entire world. You all are amazing at getting to the first sale. Something we have struggled at and we're working to fix, hence all the product launches, is driving repeat purchases. The best repeat purchase rate I think I've ever seen on a ShineOn store is about 12%. So we're not the best at driving repeat purchases. JTV, on the other hand, is world class at this. I'm not sure it's appropriate for me to give away any of their company information, but I can tell you at least this, they're easily 10 times better than we are, ShineOn merchants. So the great thing about this program right now is if you are able to get somebody to go to JTV and buy a product, JTV will be able to get them to buy again and again and again. And every time they do, you get Shine Cash, right? You get Shine Cash. That's basically what we're calling passive income. So we're experimenting with stuff. I'm not saying that, we're experimenting. We're exploring a bunch of different things. We're going to find the thing that works best. Okay. But we got Shine Cash plugged into the passive income program already. Marvin Espina has already received his first Shine Cash through this program. All right. Another way we're going to award Shine Cash is through answering questions on Coffee with ShineOn and things like that. I mean, there will be other kind of fun ways that we award Shine Cash, right? Also, we want to get to the point where you're going to be able to use Shine Cash for things like swag, the training, and other stuff, right? Right now, just because the way it's built, we only use it for base costs. So basically, if you have Shine Cash in your account and you sell a product, we will automatically apply your Shine Cash to the amount of the product and you don't get charged for it, right? But we're going to try to get it so you can purchase swag with it, like training and things like that, and a bunch of other stuff, right? So pretty fun. What do you guys think about Shine Cash? What do you guys think about Shine Cash? I would like to know. What do you think about gamifying the user experience, which is really what we're trying to do here? We want it to be super fun. We want to memorialize key milestones throughout the experience. That's the idea. What do you guys think of this? Do you like the idea? I don't think any other print-on-demand company is doing this. And as I mentioned, it's basically already built. We just need to plug it into the UI. When you're a brand new merchant and you're trying to figure all this out, it is hard. There's a technical learning curve that you have to overcome. Setting up a Shopify store is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. And if you get to your first sale, like it needs to be something. It needs to be more than just money in your bank account, So we want to celebrate that. We're going to get to where confetti's flying out of the side of the screens and all this kind of stuff. We really want to make it a fun, memorable experience, right? Something you can celebrate with the community, So anyways, we got some stuff coming. So let's keep going. Oh, yeah, we have some discounts coming too. So stay tuned for that. It's probably not going to be until August, September-ish, but we do have some discounts coming, and we'll reveal more about the discounts and how you can get them and all that down the road. But we do have some discounts coming, so that is going to be cool. Okay, everybody, and we're going to continue making this thing great. We're going to keep leveling up the company. We're going to keep changing the game in print on demand and really pushing the envelope on what print on demand companies do. We're focusing on community. We're focused on training and creating new entrepreneurs. Obviously, we're focused on the tech and bringing you new, premium, innovative, viral, personalized products. It's going to be awesome. Everybody, till next time, I love you all. Take care. Until next time, happy selling. Peace, everybody.